everybody, Blaster Toad here, and I got something a little different for you today. So this is a highly edited video. Actually, let me get my hands up on camera because I'm moving them around, but you guys can't see them when they're down here. Okay, so this is a highly edited video of the character creation and setup session that we had for a tabletop role-playing group that we put together. So, myself, Blaster Toad, Mike, aka Sir Darmok, the Learning Droid, Mr. Rochi, Xanadragon, and Avid Squid. So, 6 of us here have gotten together to play a game, a tabletop RPG, based on the Dungeons & Dragons system, but laid out on the free set of rules from the Pathfinder rulebook. So, very interesting. First time I've ever done a tabletop RPG, so we're going to see how it turns out. Our first session, just getting our characters all laid out, it got a little bit out of hand. So we've got 4.5 hours of footage that was mostly garbage. So that 4.5 hours has been shrunk right down to about 20-25 minutes, however long the video you're about to watch is. So, you know, you can look at the scroll bar down below. It's going to tell you how long this is. But yeah, chopping it right down so that you get the gist of how our session went. You get to see how much of a noob myself and Mike and Avid Squid are with all of this. And then, yeah, a few of the little funny bumps and hiccups we've had along the way trying to set everything up. So I hope you enjoy this video, and hope you look forward to the more to come with our actual gameplay coming up very shortly. We've already done one session of real gameplay, so I'm hoping to get that edited and uploaded soon. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, sit back, enjoy the show, and this was our first session, our character creation setup. Our character creation session. I know I couldn't get through this intro video without doing some sort of mistake. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, our character creation session, abridged. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah, because I haven't started recorded yet.
As soon as they start recording, we will make Rochi sing.
Oh, we've been recording for like the last 15 minutes now.
I'm waiting for shit to actually get in the game.
Oh, I just have it going so that if something awesome happens, or if we all say, screw it, this is dumb, then we have the whole spectrum of awesomeness.
Oh.
We have Rochi singing, we have Blaster Toad swearing.
I attempt not to too much.
Yeah, really.
Oh, damn it.
I just call things bastards and bitches a lot.
Bitch and bastard.
Me wanting to rip somebody's arms off.
Yeah.
The Wookiee.
Oh, yes. Okay, so it's loaded, just Pathfinder and same password, droid.
What
was that sound?
Friend
Do your Wookiee. You're good at
I only do it when I yawn.
I'm disappointed in you, Rochi.
Sorry, it's not auto.
That was terrible.
I know, it was an absolute
Saddest Wookiee ever.
There we go.
Darmok is drawing on the table.
Is it okay to log back into the game?
There you go.
Yeah,
I have a
it's
very
fine.
nice smiley face now. This looks like a mentally disabled smiley face, but
Mentally.
I cannot do anything.
Oh, stupid. The green one.
The green one.
sorry, is that like a double chin or something?
I'm not drawing anything. That's
Oh, who's pink?
you can choose the color of your pen, so that could be anyone. I'm guessing as it's got a white eraser, that's Blaster
yeah,
Toad.
Yeah, that's probably
Okay,
Toad.
I can.
Toad, what's with the thing? I can't decide whether or not that's like an Asian.
Hey.
Oh! I
My
was
smiley face is gone.
drawing Droid's avatar.
Can you
Really?
flip us over to a rectangular table, please, to Blaster Toad?
Okay, tables, the large custom.
That'll do. And we have a nice large custom table.
This is a nice looking table. Damn.
All the drawings.
We gotta work together.
Hmm.
There
No,
we
stop
go.
it! Stop it!
It sneezed in its own face.
It's a
I
masterpiece,
guess.
guys. You're doing good.
I will erase it all.
No, we're working together.
You gotta focus on your stuff and yeah.
Dad, you're a bunny.
The worst thing is, some of you are drawing with pixel paint and some of you are drawing with the line tool, and the pixel paint eraser doesn't erase the line tool, and the line tool eraser doesn't erase the pixel paint. You are bypassing my erasing powers. Stop it! I now remember why starting up a D&D group is so difficult.
Because we're all basically children.
I gave him a Hitler
Yes.
stash.
No.
That's really
Not the
close to
hidden
his
stash.
mouth. Oh.
I think we traded. Oh, okay. Now we need to draw a dog, guys.
A
Oh,
dog.
D&D 1 loading.
Why is there a tiny pencil on the table?
Oh, geez, the lag is real.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I think actually loaded. Christ almighty.
Hey
How do I
guys.
turn myself red?
Yeah, this is what happens when you smoke.
Oh.
There you go. Don't.
You have black lights inside your lung.
Yeah. Here
Oh. Except for if we do some
What is-
modifications.
What's with the pink thing? Whoa! What's the giant chest? The giant piece of thing?
Wait, who'd put
Ooh.
that? How can I get one?
If you pick up a piece and
Whee!
you
Oh,
basically,
I may have accidentally chucked it off the table.
You're lucky I
it'll
can't
come back.
I'm drawing blind underneath that thing.
How do you make it bigger?
If you hold
Oh,
down Alt
God.
and Shift while you're holding the item, and then you scroll the mouse wheel.
If
Why am
you
I telling
move
this?
your mouse
Oh,
vigorously over
I-
top of it, it slowly
Yeah,
gets
here's a
larger.
note.
Grading art, guys. Don't touch it. Blaster Toad? No, Blaster Toad.
Just
Knock
nudging
it
it back
over.
into place.
Oh god. Oh, somebody threw it off the table. Oh, you don't have one of these. You might want that.
I know,
What's
this is
that?
gonna be funny, guys. Give me just.
Oh, the
Nope.
counter?
It's a bomb.
Yay.
Boom.
Oh, my chest hurts. I can't imagine that I saw this going any other way, to be fair.
It's a tablet. Always to be.
Oh, Christ.
Okay then.
Hey, Droid, I think you lost your tablet. It's no longer anywhere.
Yeah, I threw it.
Oh, the table went blank.
Yeah.
Are you reloading?
Nope.
Oh. Oh. Well, it reloaded. Okay.
Oh, have you tried to load anything, Blaster?
Plastic
Not
arrow?
today.
Oh, so actually what this is this was me loading the table from about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh.
This was when I first started, when I first came in and said it has the load option, and I said I could load the table. Put the fucking tablet down, you piece of shit.
There you go.
Language money.
Everybody's trying to move it back to this place. I think we lost it again. It just got launched somewhere.
You didn't need
No,
it,
no,
guys.
it's in the secret zone. It's fine. I'll delete the secret.
Good lord. Somebody's having a seizure.
Right. Okay.
Okay then.
Oh. Hi, Laura.
Everybody's gonna put their shit on Toads.
So, great game, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Same time next week.
Hey, we have a table again.
Yay!
And a board on it.
With a custom board in the middle and loads of random text.
I'm actually
Okay, guys, so the text doesn't say anything for me, it just says type here, so I don't know if the text reads
Yeah.
appropriately for you.
Nope. Says
Just read
type
wrong.
here for me.
Okie dokie. So, guys, basically, the first thing we're going to do is just decide the kind of game you would like to play because, as I've said to a couple of the others of you, there's no point me running a dungeon heavy game if you guys want to do the role play. There's no point me running a low power sort of fantasy style game if you guys want to play something high power kind of fantasy epic sort of stuff. So
there's no
Haha!
circle on the board.
the text reappeared.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Yay, it loaded properly this time.
Right. So let's go through this again, guys. So now that the words have appeared, the dungeons and role play is in the middle. So is the second one down. So pop your little counters where you want dungeons and role play. There's stories and mystery. So do you want film noir style kind of like hidden stories, hidden mystery sort of stuff, or do you want stuff that's a bit more simple? The power level at the bottom, slow growth, low power, that's going to be stuff like your well, the big power, big bonus is going to be stuff like J.R. Tolkien, is going to be stuff like Gandalf and highly powered characters, and you're going to level up quickly, you're going to gain a lot of power. Slow growth stuff is going to be everyone is moving everybody else's counters. It's great. It looks like we're going for sort of like mid to low level tracking, even though Avid wants to keep track of absolutely every bite of food and
Avid.
morsel of.
Okay, well, we don't have
morsel
to
of-
do that. Like, you don't have to keep track of like everything. I don't care.
In situations where it does become important, like if you go into a desert, I'll make you keep track of water and things.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But it seems like we're going for a slightly more low track style,
that
which
sounds like
means.
some sort of a hint.
Like, I
of
definitely
what
think you
might
should
be
keep
doing.
like track of ammo and stuff.
But
Is
with the
that-
low track style, like if you're say in a situation where you're 5 minutes from a town, I'm not going to make you keep track of
Okay, well, that's fine.
this, that, and the other. So we're looking sort of middle dungeon and role play. We're looking to slightly more mysterious storylines, and we're looking for quite an even power to growth ratio. So we'll go sort of like mid range with power and growth then. The next thing you guys have to decide is how you want your leveling up to be done. I can do leveling up with the traditional experience style. So for when you take actions and you fight things, you gain experience. And when you get enough experience, you level up. I can also do a party version of experience where when you take actions, everyone gains experience together. So you're all going to be the same level. Or I can do something called bookmarking, where basically every time we reach a high point in the story, or every time we reach the end of a chapter, or every time we reach the end of a big event, then I'll say to you, right, you guys have reached a point in the storyline, level up, sort of thing.
That seems kind of cool.
Bookmarking is generally the more funnest thing to do to high tracking, because then story, you don't run around hitting every single thing. Focus on the story and playing your character as they are, and not worrying about maximum XP you can get.
So it sounds like we've got 2 votes for bookmarking.
Yeah, I can agree
Yeah,
with
I'll
bookmarking.
do
What was
bookmarking.
the middle one?
The middle one was party XP, where you gain XP by fighting things, by doing challenges and things like that. But everyone gains XP together, regardless of who's doing the fighting and who's gaining the challenge, so that everyone stays the same level. That tends to cut down on people being kind of like, well, I'm going to go off and fight these things even if you don't want to, because I want to be a higher level than you, sort of thing.
No,
I vote for a party.
bookmarking.
So we've got 1 for party, and we've got 3 for bookmarking so far. Toad,
Bookmarking.
bookmarking. 4 for bookmarking. Okay. So bookmarking is very similar to party XP, except instead of saying at the end of every fight you get this much XP, I'll basically be saying at the end of every session,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
essentially. And that kind of concludes like setting up the style of game we're going to be playing. So we're going to be playing a mid to low level tracking, mysterious kind of mid-range dungeon role play. mid-range power, and a bookmarking style. So that's sort of the end of that bit of what we need. So now, guys, we can move on to sort of like creating characters and creating backstories and sort of talking about the world and things. When it comes to character creation, guys, the only thing I really need to ask you guys from a perspective of setting things up is how you want to develop your stats. So we can go the traditional method, which is rolling the dice. We can also go with locked rolling, where you roll for strength first, you roll for dex second, you roll for con third. Or we can go with a purchased score. So I give you a certain number of points and you buy your ability scores with those points. So it's either set numbers, roll the dice, or purchase them with a set number of points, so you can have a little bit of flexibility more over the set numbers.
I kind of like the third option.
Yeah, sure. Third option sounds good.
Purchasing?
Purchasing.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking roll per stat, but yeah, purchasing works.
Purchasing's fine by me.
Um,
So the way
I
Go ahead.
don't care. My ADD is kicking in, so I can't concentrate for shit. So do whatever. Just so much fun stuff on the board.
All the pretty colors.
I know.
this is the noob chat with so many questions flying around, people were getting confused.
Can we just rename this to Noob Chat?
I'll rename it to noob chat if you want.
The Potato Chat?
Oh, many, many, many.
So where is everyone and how are people sort of figuring?
I think I'm confused, but not.
That's
I
fine.
have some idea of what we're doing.
My big question is about the skills. Can I only do one rank and one skill per level, or can I drop all 3 of my skill points into ranking a skill?
You can rank a skill up to level 3 at level 1. So,
Okay.
like, you can put 3 ranks into one skill at level 1.
Oh,
Okay.
Fruitville
at
Post
level-
Office is too far away for me to fight. Okay.
At level
Sorry,
2,
playing Pokemon
you
Go.
can put 4 ranks into a skill. At level 3, you can put 5 ranks into a skill. The thing with Dungeons and Dragons is you can't get too caught up on the rules as being a source of the roleplay. The rules are there to keep things as balanced as possible,
Okay.
so that one person doesn't become overpowered. But if you want to roleplay it differently, that's fine.
Okay.
That's more than acceptable. So you
So
could
basically,
pick-
role play comes first before like the.
Oh yeah,
really, like,
definitely.
yeah.
And I will be emphasizing that during the game by basically giving you bonuses for your roleplay. So if, for instance, you're doing a diplomacy check, if you roleplay a very diplomatic person at that time and you're very convincing in the things you say during roleplay, then I will give you a bonus to your diplomacy as part of the actual dice roll, because it's like, yes, you did really fucking well.
Okay.
And then what's my size?
Your size is medium because you're playing an elf.
Okay, so what's the size modifier then for doing the combat modifier?
0.
0, so I just get 0 plus strength plus 0. Okay.
Yep, that's right.
Is that the strength stat or the strength modifier?
Strength modifier.
Okay, so I get a +1 on my combat skill.
That's right.
That's how that works. I'm slowly trying to understand this crap.
Flat-footed is your armor class when someone catches you by surprise. So you exclude your dexterity bonus because you're not going to be moving, or you're not going to be actively dodging.
Okay.
Touch is the armor class required to touch you. If
Oh, I
someone
thought that
basically
was
tried-
like the reach of your touch.
No, that if touch is if someone tries to bitch slap you, basically. They're not actually trying to get through your armor. They're just trying to lay a hand on you.
Okay, those are some pretty damn heavy caltrops. Jesus.
That's because it's like it classifies caltrops as a bag worth of caltrops.
Oh, okay, so it's not just you have one, you have like a dozen or something?
Yeah, caltrops as an item is enough to fill a 10-foot by 10-foot square with caltrops enough to delay people.
Okay. So
So, like-
but would it, because I'm a large character, would I be able to carry 1 or 2, say, larger ones?
You could have what are colloquially known as horse caltrops.
Yeah, they're not called hedgehogs. I don't remember what they're called. For anti-tank caltrops, basically. You know those ones?
Caltrops.
You know the gigantic spike things?
Yeah, the ones that
damn
are
it,
about
Mike.
3 foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to strap a gigantic 3 foot tall caltrop to your back and carry it with you, feel free.
You never know when you might use it. I could use that as a gigantic weapon. I could just drop it on somebody's head. Squish somebody.
The worst thing is he's taken the feat that allows him to avoid penalties for using improvised weaponry. So technically he could without getting a penalty.
That'd be so funny. You can like put a rope on it and just like start swinging it around.
I could, because I'm gigantic.
Yeah, you probably need a chain though instead of a rope.
Yeah, I can make it. Could you, because I can make improvised weapons, could I make an improvised mace? Or
Basically,
is it just improvised basic weapons?
you can improvise pretty much anything, but I would say that I've given you the basic abilities of a mace anyway because your arm is made of wood.
Yeah,
so it's
just
punching someone for you is a bit different than punching someone for our fairy little elf over here. So backstory-wise, Darmok, where are you with your backstory? Can we discuss your backstory?
I don't have a backstory, but I'll just drop into Discord a little paragraph I wrote.
Okay. Brian's
Little
kind of
paragraph. The formatting kind of got buggered up, but
hand to branch combat, I love it. Okay, so this fits quite well. This is basically the idea I've had for the sort of fitting you into the world.
Mhm.
You're from a nature spirit branch of sort of Entish race.
okay.
Your race lives in the forest near where we're going to be starting.
Okay.
And from sort of the way your race is organized and things, we're talking kind of like the sort of anime idea of ninjas, which is you have a village in the forest, you don't like outsiders.
Okay.
You protect the area around you. You're based on the land. And yet one of the protectors of the forest, trained by the people in your village to be a warrior, and the sort of section that's going to what's going to be bringing you into the storyline is one of the elders of your village has noticed that creatures are dying along the edge of the forest. But it's not the creatures you'd expect to die, and they're not dying in ones and twos. They're dying in 50s and 60s and 70s.
Okay.
There's lines of dead creatures across the edge of the forest. And you are being tasked with finding out why, which is what's brought you to our village that we're going to be starting with. And one important thing that you need to know is whenever you think about this conversation with your village elder, the bark on the back of your head starts to itch.
Okay.
Yep.
I have an itchy head.
You have an itchy head. Whenever you think about this conversation with your elder, the bark on the back of your head starts to itch. Yay for character building.
Ugh.
Okay. I'm gonna buy a superior lock. Oh no.
Okay.
Never mind. That's 150 gold.
Yeah.
What
I was
do you
just
need
wondering.
it for?
Yeah, I was just wondering, what are you going to lock with a superior lock? Because your backpack's made of canvas, people can cut it open.
Okay, simple lock.
Still need to choose a
What's a manacle?
Handcuffs, basically.
handcuffs, yeah.
Handcuffs. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need paper or parchment?
If you're going to be writing things, yes.
You
Okay.
need it to cast spells as well.
He doesn't need it to cast spells because he has eschew materials.
Ah, okay.
Okay. I need my 10-foot pole. That's definitely something I need.
Oh, I just wish someone would draw a picture of your character with all this shit just strapped to them. It's like, adventure! This is all going to weigh a hell of a lot, you know.
I don't need these special substances, right?
No, you don't need any special substances. You can buy special substances if you want. They have effects, but
Okay.
acid burn things, fire sets things on fire.
No. You're kidding
Okay.
me.
I'm gonna buy this
Oh,
musical.
bite me, bitch.
I'm gonna buy the musical instrument.
You're going to buy a musical instrument?
Yeah, why not?
Just
And that's how
gotta
you
carry
waste
that
money.
shit.
Oh, I'm just gonna love Avid's character because at any point when anyone needs anything, Avid's just gonna be like, "I have that," and
Avid,
all of
lend
the
me
questions,
this.
all of the questions over why he bought it are just gonna go out the window when it becomes necessary.
I need.
Depends on which musical instrument he's buying.
True.
I'm gonna buy a tuba.
We buy a tuba.
Please don't.
Just sit there in the center of the camp playing the tuba.
And then Avid was
I'll stand
murdered in
behind
his sleep.
the 7-foot tree. Whenever it takes a step, I'll start playing the tuba.